strangers to like paranormal stuff happening, dude. I remember years ago I was working at this old place in the Northeast called Data Mark. It was right off Butterfield Trail and shit.
Oh, shit.
And I was a processor, so my job was pretty much like the night shift from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. to like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, it was just me there. I was just watching a bunch of computer and shit. So I was there with that guy Adrian, who was my trainer at the time, and he would tell me, it was like, hey, the first thing I want to tell you is that you're probably going to hear some weird shit, and you're probably going to see some weird shit, and it's because there's a lot of weird shit here. So I'm like, okay, so like, what's up? And he says, dude, like, and this is stuff that I've experienced there too, like the whole call floor, the whole data entry floor that was there, like from like midnight to 3 o'clock, you would hear like clicking, and mouse clicking and like typing on the keyboards and stuff, and nobody would be there. I remember one of the most profound experiences I had was I went to the break room, like because it was, you know, night shift. So during my lunch, I would just take a nap, so I'd make it through the other side. But I was taking a nap pretty much. I turned the break room light off and everything, and my coworker walks in. He opens the door. He turns the light on, and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey," and I wake up. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He goes, "Hey, how's your girlfriend right now?" And I'm like,
what
the fuck? That's a weird ass question, you know? Like, this was back like 6 or 7 years ago, and like, I guess she's fine, you know? Okay. So he goes to the fridge, he looks in it, and he closes it, and he just walks out of the door. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
That is very weird.
So like after my break, I go back and I'm like, hey, dude, like, why the fuck did you ask me about my girlfriend right now? You know? And he's like, what are you talking about?
Oh shit.
He's like, I've been here the whole time. Like, I'm
Oh,
like,
shit.
are you serious? He's like, well, you know, like company policy, like there's only 2 of us in the building, and
Only
one of
one's
us,
allowed to walk around.
yeah. It's like if one of us is gone, the other one has to be here.
That's
like,
awesome.
Fuck. So I'm like, you didn't just walk into the break room right now and open the fridge and shit and ask me about my fucking personal life. He's like, nah, I don't know.
I have,
And then
I
if
have
he
one too.
if he was brand new, so how much had you guys already known each other when that happened?
I was already working there for like 2.5 months. You
See,
know,
so that's not long enough for someone asked that much of a personal question. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
if you guys had been homies for years, they'd be like, "All right, fucker, you're playing with
Well,
me."
it's because he was so much older than I was anyway. There was kind of like we didn't really talk about, you know.
Yeah, he was very calm, collected, very
Yeah, but that was like a whole ass apparition, man. Like, showed up to me looking like somebody that I knew, which was weird. But I heard like a lot of ghosts or a lot of spirits will do that in order so they can communicate with you better, because I don't think they really want us to be scared. If they want to communicate, they want us to feel at least a little bit, you know, comfortable. So,
that's cool, man.
Or it was a shape-shifting reptilian asking you about your
dude,
girlfriend.
I'm telling you. And that whole building, man, is crazy anyway. But yeah.
What about you?
Go,
Tell
Liz.
us the story about you.
Well, this one isn't really like a ghost story. It's like I don't know exactly what it was, but some years ago, probably like 5 years ago, I was staying in San Antonio with my ex-boyfriend's aunt, and the aunt told us about a light that would appear in front, like the front door, and we were staying in the room that had that light that would appear. She showed me a video. It was a light. She thought it was an angel. I don't know. It's like a glowing light. You know, it looks like an orb in this video. But one night, I was sleeping, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. because I had like tinnitus. Like it
I have
was
tinnitus, yeah.
ringing.
Your ears are just
Like it
both of them
hurt.
or just one?
Both of them.
Oh shit!
I
That's
could
kind of
not hear anything, so I tried to wake up my boyfriend. At the time, I was like, I can't sleep. Like I can't hear
Help.
anything.
Oh,
Help!
God.
Yeah, he didn't wake up. Okay, and I was like, fuck, I can't sleep. It was like 4:30. I don't even remember. So I fall back asleep, and then I wake up again, but it was like 3 a.m, and I saw this time in the clock that was on the dresser. So it wasn't on my phone, and
Yeah.
I was not dreaming.
Nobody could have fucked with it.
Nobody could have fucked with it.
Jesus.
So I don't know. Like I went through some fucking
Time travel.
time travel.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was trippy.
That's tripped
I don't know,
out.
aliens.
Yeah. I believe in aliens. Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.